So here was the problem that we worked on yesterday. It's with the Sony PlayStation 2 and their sales between the year 2000 and 2011. So the first part asked you to round the sales to the nearest million. What would be the nearest million for March 31st, 2000? This would be 1 million. So when you're doing the nearest million, the place value you need to look at is just this number here. The one right next to the decimal on the left. And we've learned in class that the digit beside it tells you to round up or to round down. When do we round down? When the digit is what? So 4, 3, 2, 1, round down. 0 obviously would stay the same, but we'll keep it in that category. So that means 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, they round up. So here are the numbers once they've been rounded. Okay. What is our next step? So it's asking us to find out how many total units were sold. The third question asks us to plot the rounded sales, which would be this right here, on a broken line graph. So at the back, I gave you 2 pages. Here is the second page. And look what they've already done for us. They've labeled 2000. What does that mean? Why would they put 2000 there? It's a number. Shouldn't it go on this side? This is the year. So I will label year. Okay. What should go on this side here, on the left side of the graph? So now we must plot these points. Well, in the year 2000, it says 1. Where should I put 1? Oh, good, because between 0 and 2 is the number 1. This is why 2 is a good scale. So we are going to put a dot right here. This is a broken line graph. Okay? It is not a bar graph, so it's not going to look like this. In fact, most of you are going to like this graph better. And you're going to say to me, I'm going to use a broken line graph for everything. And I will have an answer for you at the end. Here are the plotted points on our graph. I didn't include a title, so I'm just going to call it PS2 sales. Okay. So that was the third question. Now here is, oh, am I done? Sorry, I can't believe I forgot to ask you if I'm finished. And all the hands went up in the class for the people on YouTube who are watching it later or in another country. All the hands went up. Why are your hands up, Hosher? You need to connect the lines. And this is why it's called a broken line graph. Here is the completed graph. This is why it's called a broken line graph. Here, I kind of messed it up here. The reason why it's a broken line graph is because the line breaks at every single point. Why is a broken line graph a good choice to display this data? A broken line graph is used for time. So if you are measuring something over time, you use a broken line graph. A broken line graph can be used for temperature, stocks, anything with time.